morning and welcome to Zen Fits. Beautiful day here in Blackstone, Virginia, the center of the world, but then you too are at the center of the world. So, what is our Zen Fit today? My mornings run on coffee. And, well, yesterday my cell phone went black. It got real hot in my pocket. Damn, I pulled it out. It was really hot and wouldn't turn on, so I put it in the refrigerator, cooled it down, and but it won't come on. It stays black. And I tried the force, you hold the button and the power button and hold it for 10, 15, 20 seconds and tried everything, nothing. So I probably fried the battery. So I need to go, I have to drive 50 miles to Colonial Heights, the shopping center, and there's a computer repair place there that works on phones, so I'll see if they can get me back on the internet, you see. So I wanted to talk to you about this today, my little Zen Fit for today, and the title is The Holy Catholic Internet. Why do I say that? Well, I think this is the birthday of the web coming up. I heard that on TV this morning, and I remember a good friend of mine who went to high school here, who is now a programmer. He's made a successful career as a programmer, and when he was in high school here, he told me that the internet first came out. He says, "What is that?" A friend of his showed it to him. "Oh, what is that?" "Well, that's the web, the World Wide Web." Wow. And he looked at the little programs on there, and he said, "Well, how do you do that?" He says, "Well, you have to learn the HTML and a code. You mean you can learn a code, a language, and make that?" "Yes." And he said it was just like a light going off in his head. Oh. And he learned the code. He studied and learned HTML, and then he learned Perl. He learned all the languages, and now he writes the programs. Now he's a fixer. He fixes the internet. And he doesn't have to, he lives anywhere that he's got a computer. So he's always working on his computer, but he lives anywhere he wants to. So he's completely free from space and time, from location. As long as he's got one of these things, he's at work, he's connected. And that reminded me of Helen Keller. Now, Helen Keller was a totally born deaf and blind. No language. Imagine, no thinking. No thinking. You can't think unless you have a language. So we're all thinking in English. French are thinking in French. Iranians are thinking in Iranian, But we think in language. We just think. The language rose, you see. The word. Imagine not having any language. Now, Helen Keller, who became a writer, wrote about the time when she was in this eternal darkness and she had a teacher. And the teacher took one hand and there was water coming out of a pump. Put the hand under the water. Took the other hand and wrote water, made the symbol for water. Water. Sense, the sense of water, the feel of water, the word of water. Water, water. And she said, when I made the connection, a light went off and I was free from the darkness. A light went off and I was free from the darkness. Isn't that interesting? So that was like the original word. The original word is an idea, is a light, is a connection, you see. Of course, now we are so deep into words that we're drowning in them. We're so deep into thought that we're drowning in thought. And now we practice meditation to get out of thought. We're trying to deconstruct thinking. We're trying to go backwards and find that original light. We're trying to go back and find that original word that, I see, I know, I see. We try to get back to that, you see, because we're drowning in all the words. Every week I go to have coffee with a friend in Colonial Heights at the Books A Million, and they have a coffee shop there. And we go in there on Friday morning, and we get some coffee, and we have a 2-hour chat. His name is Chuck, and I say, yo, what's up, Chuck? What's up, Chuck? But the point is, there's this huge store full of books, and nobody's in there. The staff is in there, and they run around trying to make the books attractive, but there's 1 million books. And I look at it, it's all thinking. It's all congealed or crystallized thought. A book is a bunch of thought that somebody's put into paper, a printing press. A printing press. Now let's go back in time to the Middle Ages when writing was an art. It was calligraphy. Only monks could do it, and it took, a year to write a book. And then there was one of them. You see, so it was all beautifully, it was an art, calligraphy, by hand. And then the printing press was born, was created, and they stamped those books out. Boom, boom, boom. And that changed everything. The printing press brought about the Protestant Reformation because before printing, only the monks could write. Nobody could read or write. So you were dependent upon the church. So the church was the Holy Roman Catholic Church, and they spoke Latin, and they had the power of reading and writing, and they had all the books. They had the knowledge. So you had to go to church to get access to the Word. You had to go to church to get access to the Word, to that light, you see. But when the printing press came along, it put the Word into a book, a Bible, and now everybody could have a Bible. You didn't need the church anymore. You didn't need to go to the church. You had the Bible. And so then little churches sprung up, Protestant churches, which no longer needed the Holy Roman Catholic Church. So the Word became portable. Now how does that connect to today? Look at that sucker. Look at that sucker right there. This is the equivalent of the printing press. So now the internet is kind of like a holy alternate reality that gives you access to light, to words, to knowledge. You want to know anything? You don't go to an encyclopedia. No, you Google it. The whole world of human history is here. All the teachers, Buddhism, Taoism, all the masters, all the human history, the Greek philosophers, all the commentary, all the accumulated knowledge of humanity is right there. Tick, tick, tick. It's right there, you see. And all the bad stuff too. Pornography, whatever you want. The high and the low, the light and the dark, the whole thing is right there, you see. But you got to have this. If it goes dark, you're back in the dark, you see. You're back in the dark, so I got to get this fixed, get back in the light, to have access to the light, to have access to you. Of course, I'm talking on my iPad right now, but that could go dark too, you see. Or the power goes out. Oh no, the power's out, I'm in the dark, you see. So this is our light, you see. Now, it's like the printing press. And it's a significant change. So we're talking about the birth of the World Wide Web, WWW, you know. But it's the equivalent to the birth of the printing press and the end of the Holy Roman Catholic Church in the Middle Ages is what we're going through right now. With the birth of the internet is the end of the Holy Roman print world. Books A Million is dying. You go in there, there's nobody there. And all the knowledge is there. You go to religion and the philosophies and the entertainment and the how-to books is all there. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. No, where are they? They're here. That's where they are, you see, because that gives you instant real-time access to everything. So the print world is dying. Oh, we still have books. People still love books. We still got bookstores and all that. I'm not saying that's going to go away. But where the life is, where the light is, it's on the internet and it's here with you because I can't communicate to you like this right now. You see, I'd have to write a book and then you have to go buy it and then you could hear the words I'm speaking now, you see. But now this is real time. This is alive, you see. So we're making a living connection. I guess somebody's there. You're there. You see. So you can't do that through books, you see. So this is a whole new dimension of human connectivity and human society we're creating now, and we really don't understand what's going on yet because we're still swimming in it. We're still going, oh, wow, look at that, you see. So we're all in this process of discovery. Once this thing opened up, there's no end to it. We're in a very creative place in this electronic reality we've created. Unfortunately, it's also created the evil empire in political manipulation and propaganda. And I was talking about this morning, if I could. Last night I was finished watching on Acorn, which is my British TV thing, but it was the untold story about the Civil War, and it wasn't. I don't know how it got on there because it's not British, but it was really interesting documenting the Civil War. And I realized that we're in the Civil War today, but now it's a psychological civil war, a mental civil war, whereas then it was a physical civil war. Now, the American Civil War was a physical war. I mean, you shoot people. The Yankees were living in the North, the Southerners were living in the South, and that was a physical division, you see. So now because of the internet, not say because of it, but this has enabled it in the sense that we have into a psychological separation of realities, you see, but it's not physical. So you can go to Walmart and everybody is, you got liberals and you got progressives and conservatives there, but they all look alike. They're all the same, you see. But mentally, on here, oh, the progressives are evil. The Democrats are the devil. Or the Republicans are the devil. Trump is the devil. Pelosi is the devil. We're in this like a cosmic battle of light against dark, north against south, values, my values, your values. But it's all mental. It's all psychological. We're all living in the same homogeneous America. We all go shop in the store, and then we go on the internet and shoot each other. And so, but a friend of mine was in Walmart yesterday, and he said, I saw 5 people with open carry, four white and 1 black, carrying arms, and think about that. Here we are in this homogeneous, everybody's shopping at Walmart, and somebody's packing a gun, like it's the Wild West. This division is all thinking now. It's all in the mind. And reality is how you perceive it. So we're perceiving different realities, but the sense data, what we actually smell, see, feel, and touch is the same. So this creates a neurosis. Think about it yourself. When you're in some house or some family or some situation, and you know something's wrong, you know something is out of whack, you know something is split, you know there's pain there, but everybody says, oh, everything is fine. Everything looks good, you see, the kids, everybody. In other words, your sense data says one thing, but your mind says another. That creates uncertainty. Wait a minute. What's real here? What's real? Everything looks the same, but everything's not, you see. But at least in the Civil War, you knew who the enemy was. You see, it was physical. That's what physical wars, those are the bad guys, I'm the good. But in a psychological place, all the enemies are all mixed up together. You see, I'm trying to say everybody's American. We're all running around shopping together. But mentally, we're all divided. That's crazy. You see. When division is physical, I mean, those are the evil person, right? You know, you see it, you know, and you get out of there. But now we're in this place where everybody is smiling. Oh, everybody is, oh, how you were such a nice child. But the minute they turn your back, it's like, where did they get that car? You know, who do they think they are? Oh, you're such a nice little baby. Hypocrisy, neurosis. Anyway, I'm going to go get my iPhone fixed today, and it's costing me a lot of money. Damn, I dropped the damn thing a couple of weeks ago, and it broke I dropped it on a metal pipe, and it broke the glass, and it was $200 to get the glass. It's not glass, by the way. The glass is the computer. I mean, the glass is the damn iPhone. But, so anyway, I shall be digesting my Zen Fit today, and I hope you have Zen Fit too. Thanks for dropping in.